Hey, 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 Lori Gemini Tarot here. I'm here to give you your reading for May 2021 for Leos. Yes, alrighty then, it's gonna be May. If you are new here, hello, my name is Lori Gemini Tarot. I'm a tarot reader. Now, how this works, Leo, is that I will be using 3 decks, so if the first reading doesn't resonate with you, usually the second or third one will. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, don't try to force it. Take what applies, leave out the rest. It was meant for another Leo, okay? Make sure that you follow, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Comment down below if the reading resonates with you. You like the decks, you like what the hell is coming out of my mouth. And if you'd like to book a personal tarot reading, Leo, in the description box below is a link to my Instagram channel. You can check out my pricing and you can DM me directly to book a tarot reading. So the first deck I will be using for my Leos, it is going to be the Magical Tarot deck. It is a Sailor Moon inspired tarot deck. So let me go ahead and mix this just one more time, just for prosperity for Leos. This is going to be for May 2021, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, let's go ahead and start throwing cards down for my Leos. So I do have the Hangman, Pisces energy. I also have the 7 of Cups, Scorpio. The 8 of Cups, Pisces. I have the Queen of Compacts, which are going to be Pentacles. So it's going to be Virgo, Capricorn energy. I also have the Death card, Scorpio energy. Let me go ahead and get 3 more cards for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. So I have the Justice card, Libra energy. I have the Strength card, Leo energy. And I have the 10 of Wands, Leo energy. So the bottom of the deck, the overall energy I do have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, it is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. This is going to be Aquarius energy. So with the Knight of Swords, something's going to come to abrupt. This is like putting the cart in front of the horse. This is somebody's going to come at you last minute. It's kind of like going to be a half hour before you're supposed to leave for the work for the weekend. And your boss pulls this, yeah, I need you to come in tomorrow and on Sunday. That would be great. That's that energy. This is also ghosting energy. This is like Patrick Swayze doing the best impersonation of Ghost. This is just ignoring, blocking, leaving you on red, not engaging anymore. This is setting boundaries, harsh boundaries. So starting off with the Hangman, this is Pisces energy. So with the Hangman, this is a choice. This is something that you need to meditate on. This is something that you cannot move very quickly with this decision, not at the moment. You need to really self-reflect and really analyze the situation. You got to realize, do you want to sink or swim? And you are choosing to hold yourself back. The Hangman is, this is a choice. Nobody's not putting a gun to your head. Nobody's not cornering you into the situation. Nobody puts baby in the corner, right? It's like Dante Hicks with the movie Clerks, you know, always bitching about how he's working on a shift that he's not supposed to be working that day, you know, but he made the choice. He didn't have to work that day, but he chose to, right? And so it's this pity party energy. It's followed by the 7 of Cups, Scorpio energy. And this is somebody that's very confused. They're not sure what they're doing. This is enabling energy. So the 7 of Cups, this is somebody that has like vices, somebody that's kind of like self-destructive behavior. This is somebody that's not being honest with themselves. So it could be like, I'm not an alcoholic. I only drink wine like once an evening. You may drink 1 bottle of wine. You may leave out that part. You may, instead of you know, you leave that part out. You know, it's you're not wanting it's just really ignoring the issue at hand. And addiction come in many shapes or forms. It could be hoarding, it could be shopping addiction, gambling, sex addiction. It's not always substances, it's not always alcohol, but it's something that you're holding yourself back on because it's kind of like you're trying to make excuses for it. And now you're coming to the point where you can't make excuses for it anymore, Leo. This is also the energy where it's like you're it's kind of like you're realizing, like, you know what? I'm not doing this like I used to do it like on the weekends. I used to do it when I was having fun or socializing, and now I do it all the time. I do it all the time as a coping mechanism. I'm getting the energy that some of you Leos are going to be quitting cold turkey. I'm getting you, like, some of you are going to, like, you're going to get back on the wagon. Like you're, you know, because the 8 of Cups here, this is Pisces energy. This is moving on. This is moving on, moving forward. Some of you may have to relocate, but there's definitely a change that is happening in order for you to kind of start fresh, start new. The Queen of Compacts here, this is Virgo, this is Capricorn energy. This is all about trying to be grounded, trying to be secure. It's just rebuilding your foundation. It comes to the point where you're realizing that, you know what, I don't want to be in a position where I'm vulnerable again. You know, you're afraid, like you're afraid to hit rock bottom, or you're afraid of being put in a situation. You don't want to have a rock bottom. That's the thing. You don't want to have a rock bottom where you have major consequences that affects your life. You want to get out of there before you burn bridges, before the ship sinks. So you're realizing that you need to rebuild yourself up, your self-esteem, your self-worth, prioritize your life. So you're realizing, Leo, that changes need to happen here with the Death card. People are afraid of the Death card, and it's not necessarily the case. Depending on the placement of the cards, it could be bad. But with this reading, with this spread, it is very positive. You're realizing that you need to cut cold turkey. You need to quit. Like, you need to quit. Like, you are realizing that this habit is becoming out of control, and you're making changes. So you're changing things in your life. This could be changing your diet, people that you associate yourself with. It could be a crowd. It could be a clique. Whatever the case is, you're making positive changes because you're realizing that you can't no longer just enable it or just say, oh, I'm going to do it on the weekends again or whatnot. You're just realizing that you have to cut this completely out of your life. Because with the Justice card, this is karmic energy. This could be because of like a court order, or it feels like there's, it could be like having to serve community service or whatnot. But this feels like this is, somebody had a light, spiritual awakening, had a light aha moment. It's kind of like, oh shit. Like, you're almost scared straight. Like, you almost got a DUI. Like, you almost got in trouble. You almost got in trouble with the law. Like, you could have been like in serious trouble. But it feels like because they gave you like a slap on the wrist, you're realizing that, okay, I'm going to be making these changes. You're realizing that the changes have to come within you. And you're starting to prioritize things in your favor. And with you, Leo, with the Strength card, this is your energy. And of course I would drop that. With you, you have the changes to overcome things. Excuse my fat ass. You have the changes to overcome things. You have the strength, you have the perseverance, you have the balls and the cojones to face fear, to face your fears. You're realizing that you've been kind of using this as a crutch, and now you're realizing that I'm a grown-ass adult. I have to start stepping up my game. Because the 10 of Wands, you're realizing that this habit, this self-destructive thing, it's been adding more stress. And it could be that you thought, like, for an example, maybe you thought like smoking weed would reduce your anxiety, but it's actually been increasing your anxiety and has been making you even more paranoid. You know, it just feels like something that you've been doing excessively, or something that you've been kind of hide or whatnot, you're going to have like a oh shit moment where you're realizing like, I need to fix this before I start spiraling. So if that resonated, make sure that you comment down below. I enjoy hearing feedback. I'm that type of person. So let's go ahead and move this further along. Go ahead and comment down below if you enjoyed the deck, if it resonated with you. Let's go ahead and continue this journey, Leo. Leo for Sun, Moon, Rising. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to be using signs, synchronicities, and advice from the divine. And if you hear some background noise, you know, I have windows closed, but you know, there's helicopters flying around, so let's see what's going on, Leo. Okay. Okay, Leo. So you're focusing more on happiness. You're focusing on your own personal happiness, and you're starting to take kind of like the philosophy, like, do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? And you're realizing that you're tired of being right because you kind of feel alone and you kind of feel like an asshole. So you're realizing that you prefer to be happy and you want to improve your quality of life. And you're feeling more optimism. You're going outside more. It's a little bit more sunny. You're going to start traveling a lot more. Starting this month, May, it's going to be May, June, July, August is when you're going to be traveling a lot. It's going to be more of the warmer months. You're going to be more adventurous. Definitely your energy. You could also be dealing with air signs like Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could also have that in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you're seeing a lot of threes, like 3 through 3s, you're going to be focusing on your career. It's going to be an eventful time in your life. And all your determination is going to be rewarded. You're going to be receiving some really big news, and it's going to be coming in 3s. The things that you've been manifesting are going to be coming in 3s in the month of May. This is also going to be about power too. There's going to be some sort of potential award. You know, there could also be pertaining to like powerful contacts that you have with people. You're going to be moving on a new path, and you're going to be receiving, there's going to be some sort of activity pertaining to communications. The answer to your question is yes, Leo. Now, for some of you Leos who are light workers, spiritual healers, tarot readers, astrologers, empaths, psychics, whatever you want to call yourself, your mission here on this planet Earth is much bigger than you realize. You're actually one of the chosen few, and it's time for you to actually have more faith in yourself and your abilities, and you are meant to change the world. Rome was not conquered overnight, okay? So take things, baby steps lead to big action, right? It's all about taking that first step. Now, it's time for you to start focusing, Leo, of like, what are your next goals? What are your priorities? What's your ambitions? What achievements do you want to unlock in the game of life? You know, you are going to be getting there, and you have drive, and you have creativity, and you have panache, and that is very beneficial to you in order for you to move forward in the long run. You could also be dealing with an Aries. You could also have Aries in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising. You could also be dealing with like father figure, daddy issues. This could also be dealing with parental issues as well. It feels like you're trying to gain structure and control in your life, and it feels like you don't have control in your life. And I got that in the first reading where you're starting to feel like you don't have control over your life. So now you're taking back the control in your life. You're starting to realize that you need structure and rules, and you can't just go fuck it all the time, you know, and it's great to do that every once in a while, but when you do it every day, it just loses its fucking meaning. You know, it's kind of like when people say the word literally all the time. People misuse that word, and the word has lost all meaning. You know, if you're dealing with some sort of relationship issues, just know that this relationship will stand the test of time, especially if you're dealing with an Aries. If you're also seeing a lot of feathers, your spirit guides, your ancestors, flying spaghetti monster, the Easter bunny, whatever you believe in, they're trying to communicate with you and they're trying to tell you hello. They're trying to get you to talk to them and that you're protected and that, you know, you're protected and in your next move. There is actually somebody important that is trying to help you. And you need to keep your heart open to who wants to help you. It's okay to let others help you out. So the final reading, it is going to be from the Rebel deck. This is one of my first original decks that I would use on this channel. So this is like an original OG deck. So this is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. These are Oracle affirmation cards. Here we go. Here are your cards. Step away from the crazy-making diet for a hot second. Kale and spaghetti taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. Drop the fucking ego, Leo. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. You're being shady. Watch out. Shit could get ugly. Get the fuck out of your head. Get in your heart. It misses you. So that was your reading, Leo, for May 2021. If that resonated, make sure to comment down below, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Wash your damn hands. Share this with any other Leo that would think that would resonate with this. I love you guys. Nano, nano.